got me. I'm not really Iron Man. Obviously you knew that when you saw this. Anyway, I'm your friendly neighborhood Naruto. I'm Charlie, and this is my cosplay intro, or intro to cosplay, however you put it. So before I tell you how I got into cosplay, I should tell you about myself. I like to draw manga / creative writing, and it fits really well together. I've actually been working on a manga for 3 years now. I've been trying to find a way to end it, but I keep thinking of more ideas where I just keep putting it in the middle and pushing the end just backwards. And instead of just telling you I can draw, I figured I'd show you I could draw. So I'm going to draw you something really quick, and then we'll get back to me telling you about myself. So, enjoy this. And we're done. So that's my guy. Hopefully you can see it. Hopefully I'm holding it correctly. Also taking a Japanese course. Absolutely love the language. Love it. The grammar and kanji is tough, but it's so worth it. It's so worth it. And a goal of mine is to go see Japan for 2 weeks. That would be awesome. I also enjoy cooking. I make some mean ribs, believe it or not. Ribs are my specialty. I am in the process of learning how to make sushi. That's my next thing, so hopefully I can do it. I like dancing, swing, salsa, all that good stuff. I like to play sports. I like to play basketball, football, volleyball, tennis. So I think that's about it. I don't think I left anything out, and if I did, I'll have to make an update video or something like that, adding what I left out. Who knows? So, how I got into cosplay, we'll go from there. It all started with Sonic 2 to 3. That's right, for Sega Genesis, taking it back to the Stone Age. Somewhere in between playing 3, I really wanted to be Sonic. For most people it's Mario, for other people it's Sonic. I wanted to be Sonic. So I asked my mom if she could make me a costume, and as soon as I put it on, I thought I was Sonic for real. And I wanted to run on air just because I saw him do it. And as humans, we can't defy the law of gravity, but I tried. And I failed, so the next thing I did was try to run on a glass table, and that was the dumbest thing I could have ever done as a kid. It was like a marble base table with 3 rubber things holding it down so it wouldn't move, and it was right in the middle of our living room, and I was just running back and forth on it, thinking I'm Sonic running on air, and next thing you know, the 4th time I did it, the glass just shatters everywhere. And what was going through my mind when I was falling was this intense dramatic music whenever just that's what it was for me, dramatic music. And I was like, there's no way I can clean this up before my parents get home. And then you hear the little jingle in the door, and I'm like, okay, I'm screwed, and I got in trouble. The next thing I cosplayed as was Batman. I went as Batman, but I didn't do anything crazy. That was just me playing in the basement. I also cosplayed Jedi. I didn't do any, I didn't cosplay Luke Skywalker or, Obi-Wan or them. I was just a Jedi. Had all my friends come outside. We would play, we would have lightsaber duels. We would jump around, just slicing up weeds, thinking they're Sith or something like that. So then years went by and I stopped doing that, and then a friend of mine had told me about a con in 210 that was coming up. That was actually the first time I went to it, and I didn't dress up. I was just more curious of like, people dress up and go to a con? Cool, let's go, let's find out. And I was like amazed. That day I was hooked. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go back next year. But before that, I felt like I guess you could say like I felt like an outcast. When I went is because everybody was dressed up, and then I'm like coming in normal clothes. Like, I probably should have dressed up for this. But by then it was too late for me to get my costume, so I figured it's up in 211. And that year I went as Naruto, and that's when I met up with everyone from this channel. There was a photo shoot, and we all seemed to hit it off pretty well. So that was cool. And in 2012 I cosplayed as Izaya from Durara. So that was really fun. Cosplayed 2 people. Although the con for 212, I was kind of more behind the scenes. I wasn't walking around as much as I did in 211, just for the sheer fact that I was more so talking to, like, you know, famous writers and, like, you know, manga writers, how they got started, just to help me further along my story. So that was pretty cool. I think that's about it. I don't think there's much else I can say on that. So yeah, that's it. You should cosplay. You should cosplay. If you haven't done it, you'll probably do it now. Well, that has been my cosplay intro. Thanks for watching. But I should be going now because I actually want to find out what this key opens up. It's a very mysterious tool. So make sure you subscribe to our channel, and we hope to have future videos for this year. Alright? Later guys.